The two men deliberately herded the cow toward the dry well, then removed the well cover when the cow wasn't looking. The cow instantly fell to the bottom. Hearing the cow's painful cries, the man showed no remorse. Instead, he took up a weapon and killed the cow. Only after confirming the cow was completely dead, did the man finally breathe a sigh of relief. Yet their cruel slaughter of the cow was actually to cover up the murder of his wife. Afterwards, the two brought large amounts of soil and completely sealed the well. When police officers came to investigate the next day, the man falsely claimed his wife had returned to her hometown and had taken their only cow with her. The officer didn't believe him, but without substantial evidence, he could only leave temporarily. However, just as they were feeling relieved, strange noises came from the barn at midnight. The man nervously went to investigate. As soon as he opened the door, the sight before him left him stunned. Numerous rats were in the barn. The man raised his gun to shoot, but the rats squeezed into the pipes. He immediately stepped forward to check, only to smell a putrid stench of decay. He realized then that the pipes connected to the dry well outside, to prevent the corpse in the well from being discovered. The next day, the man completely blocked the pipes. He had killed his wife, because she had previously inherited 30,000 acres of family land. What should have been a fortunate event turned sour when his wife, who hated farm life, ignored her husband's objections and planned to sell the land. The disagreement led to conflict between them. Unexpectedly, his wife pressured him for a divorce and even threatened to take custody of their son. Hearing this, the man became furious. To prevent his wife from selling the land, he planned to make her disappear permanently. But before acting, he needed to convince his son. Yet when he found his son, he discovered him secretly dating the neighbor's daughter. The man realized this was an opportunity. He told his son about his mother's unreasonable behavior, claiming that if he left with his mother, he would never see his girlfriend again. Then he tempted him to help eliminate his mother. The son didn't respond immediately, but tried to persuade his mother to stay during dinner. Unexpectedly, she slapped him. His mother's actions made the son resolute. That night, the two began their plan, cruelly suffocating the mother before throwing her body into the well. They thought things would improve afterward, but then the son's girlfriend became pregnant. This enraged the father. Having spent all his money on the land, he had nothing for the young couple's marriage. Father and son fell into bitter arguments. Eventually, the son ran away with his girlfriend, but lacking life skills, they quickly spent all their savings. With no options left, they turned to robbery. After multiple crimes, they made it into the newspapers. During one home invasion, they faced resistance from the homeowners. The girlfriend paid with her life, and the son, having lost his love, took his own. When the father saw his son's body, he finally regretted his selfish actions. The father sold all his possessions and moved to an unfamiliar city to work. Every day he numbed himself with alcohol until he had spent all his money. Only then did he write a letter of confession and finally end his sinful life.